Hello and welcome to another episode of Tea Time SEO. Today's tea is great, but it's lacking a little something. Maybe it's sugar, maybe it wasn't steeped enough, or maybe it's missing the aftertaste of a dishwasher nearing the end of its warranty. Whatever the case, there's a gap. And where there's a gap, there's an opportunity. And that's what we're looking at in today's video, analyzing gaps. Or to put it less crudely and far more formally, content gap analysis. Now, content gap analysis is the process of evaluating existing content on a topic and discovering gaps in that content that we can improve on, gaps that we can fill in. Now, let's face it, most people publish content with the goal of poking out off the top of Google's front page, aka ranking numero uno. So the best way to find content with gaps is to see what's already ranking in Google's first page. For example, let's say you want to create a blog post about how to keep Lego clean and dust-free, something that plagues my every waking thought. Well, you'd search for those keywords and see what Google's first page has to offer in return. So we'll search for cleaning Lego or Lego dust and then identify the gaps related to that content with these 4 things in mind. Content freshness. When was the content published or last updated? Thoroughness. Does the content give you all the deets, or are some of the deets incomplete? Usability. Can you easily read and understand what's on the page? And of course, the wow factor. Is this content impressive enough to share? Do your stocks stay on after you've read it? From here, you'll ideally fill in all of those potential gaps with your own content. Even improving on 1 or 2 gaps gives you a good shot at leapfrogging your competition on Google's first page. So if you want to identify gaps with a tool belt wrapped tightly around your waist, then SEMrush does have a feature that can speed up the first step in that process, finding those topics that have a lot of content gaps waiting to be covered by your expert knowledge. To use it, you just simply pop a dirty competitor into the tool, then sit back and look at all their top performing keywords. Sometimes you'll come across a first page that's rock solid. Sometimes you'll find page results that are full of holes. That's where you can swoop in, pun unintended, with your content and create something 10 times better. Now, the next step is to audit your own content. Sometimes the best place to look for content gaps is within your own stuff. It can even reveal content on your site that's underperforming, content that you could improve, and then harvest the rewards. So here's some quick things you can pull out of your sleeve to improve your content. So look for secondary keywords and then add those into the post in the form of H2s. You could try adding a video if it matches the search intent. Maybe add more visuals like infographics, or just make the content super easy to read. Now, these changes can add up to some major improvements in your rankings, which means more organic traffic being driven your way. So what are you waiting for? Possibly the end of this video, but once it's done, go and check your site and put all of this to the test. Skål!